Hello, hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm so happy to have you here with me. Alrighty, this is your case study, or maybe it isn't, I don't know. This is for you to use your own discernment with and decide if this case study fits you. I'm going to pick one question and then we're going to do my box spread with my tarot cards. Alrighty. I feel like I have to say this because I've been saying it. I don't know if it's just today or what, but just this feeling of needing to say that I dive deep in here and I uncover truths that may trigger people. And if you're not here to really get to the nitty-gritty of it all in order to untangle what is tangled and causing disease, this is not the place for you. I dive deep. I get to the heart of the matter. And most of the time that has to do with you and your beliefs. And what's that being the key thing that's stopping you. Interesting that that's coming out like that. I don't know. I'll let this go wherever it is because I believe that there is at least one person that needs to hear that for some reason. And welcome all of those who are here to dive deep. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you continue to watch this and that you continue to want to learn more about yourself in order to expand, in order to grow, in order to make conscious decisions for a more fulfilling life in flow. Okay. So happy that you're here still. All right. Man, I feel like we've been getting this. It's interesting to me that, we have this big old deck and the amount of times that questions have been repeated, I feel like is just the odds of that are very few. So it's interesting to me. This feels almost like there must be, this is bringing me back to the fact that we're ending a 9-year cycle. So we're in a 9-year, we're about to go into a 1-year. Because of that, it's really important. This time is really important to see what course of action to take, because right now there are things that are ending. There are things that are slowly dissolving for you. And it's important at this time specifically to be aware of what is dissolving so that when you enter this new year, this isn't just a new year like a New Year's resolution. This is a new year to a new 9-year cycle. So that is why your action moving forward is being really emphasized right now. So that makes sense that this card keeps coming out. Now let's see. We're just going to do the box spread for this. It's what I call box spread. You know what though? It's so interesting because, perspective. That's interesting. So the best course of action to build momentum going forward is for you to really get an overview. And I think this is important because the birds in this card or in this picture is all about wisdom, intelligence, and seeing that, higher perspective, seeing everything. So I think a key for you to move forward, which we've already talked about, this is really just confirming, is taking the wisdom of these past 9 years, really kind of reflect upon these past 9 years, where it's led you, where you've been, all of those things. And what do you want to build in the new year? What are you leaving behind? And what are you going to do to continue momentum moving forward? And I know how simple that is, but that's the card that's coming out. So if there was a different card that came out, like maybe it was, I don't know, the Ace of Cups, I would say the best course of action is to see what your heart wants. that's not the case for this. This is why I'm saying specifically with this card, the focal point is for you to reflect and take in the knowledge of everything that you've been through for the past 9 years. Use that for momentum going forward. You know, I don't know if I did my 3 thing, but I'm feeling like, you know what? Let's just shuffle. Let's just shuffle. All right, let's see what led us here. 4 of Wands. Again, this feels like a completion. I know it's not, right? Like the 10s are usually a completion or whatever, but it's the 4. It's the stability here that's giving me this like you're, wow. You have such a, wow. Okay. It's like you have so much information. You have so much perspective. You have so much just intelligence and wisdom. I'm having a hard time seeing how the 4 of Wands got you to this King of Swords position. Like what's led you to the King of Swords. The only thing that makes sense for me here is this celebration of you continuing to move things forward, of you finding the joy, okay, finding stability. What's led you to this wisdom is your perseverance to continue until you reached your goal, is the feeling I'm getting there. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. My mind went totally blank when, like, the Queen of what? Anyway, I feel, okay, so I feel like there's a ton of creativity that's coming for you or coming to you. There's going to be a ton of things that you create. So it's looking like the best course of action is to see and reflect upon where, like we already talked about, but then also using that reflection as a way to, how can I create more? The Queen of Wands is about creating, about, you know, being really confident in your creations. But she is like the inspirer. She is that creative force. She's putting all of, you know, the courses together. Although I feel like that's a combination of her and the Queen of Swords. However, but you have that King of Swords energy. So that's why I'm feeling like that, because you're in this moment with the King of Swords energy and you're moving into the future of the Queen of Wands. And it's because he's got a perspective that he's giving her to create something. Like, hey, we have all this wisdom, let's create this from it. So I do feel like the best course of action going forward is for you to build something. Let's see. Let's see what you're standing on. Ooh, I love that for you. You're standing on strength and endurance and the ability to tap in when you need to tap in to get things done. You're standing on a lot of strength, A lot of strength, endurance. I love this too, because it's like giving me this, like you have both in you. You're kind and gentle, and you're also strong when you need to be. You're just, very, I don't know. I just like someone I would want to hang out with is the feeling I get. I don't know. Let's see what's coming in for you, or what's wanting to come in for you. I think there's an opportunity wanting to come in for you. You may be finding yourself really bored right now, bored with life. And I do feel like, because we're getting to the end of this 9-year cycle, that's likely why you feel that way. You're like, okay, I'm done with this. And you are, and you totally are. So I feel like there is this opportunity that's going to be coming in for you. I don't know what the opportunity is, other than with this Queen of Wands, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to really inspire people. And I don't know if it's inspiring them through what you create, inspiring them through what you say, inspiring them through even the clothes you wear, like just being bold and out there and just being yourself even. But there is this opportunity, I feel like, for you to truly inspire people. No, that's song Firestarter. I am the fire starter, twisted fire starter. I know that's not how it, like, the beat. I don't even know. But you are the fire starter. That's what's coming through. Like, you are the fire starter. And I don't know what that necessarily means, other than like you literally light people up and inspire them to take some sort of action. I would assume to benefit them, but that's my opinion. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on in the air element. I think you've got a lot of different energies coming at you, a lot of different thoughts. But I also feel like you, just like this shows, how she's kind of in this bubble. Like, all these wands are trying to get her, and she's like, I'm good, thank you. No, thanks. Right? And she's not even mad about it. She's just, no, I'm in my own place. Thank you very much. So I do feel like there may be a lot of different energies or thoughts coming at you, but they're not penetrating you, meaning you're not feeling reactive to them. You're not necessarily taking action on them unless you feel like it's really aligned. So yeah, I just feel like you're defending your truth is the way that is coming off to me. I would love to hear comments on this, because sometimes these videos, I'm like, does that even make sense? It's just what I'm getting from the cards, and sometimes I'm just like this. I would love to know what y'all are thinking. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see what's going on in your water element. Oh, I don't like that so much for you. What would that water? What are you hurt by? It seems like This is really not making sense for me in the water element. All right. I mean, this is the only thing I'm seeing with the cards is that this almost feels like the past 9 years for you, which it almost like that's heavy. That almost makes like that's heavy. It gives me the feels. And if I went down that path, like I could cry with the feeling that I'm getting from this, which is that there's just been pain point after pain point after pain point in this past 9-year cycle. But this is sitting right next to the 𝗖𝘀𝗃𝗃. What I love about this for you, and you know, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Truly I am, because this seems very painful. But it seems like this 9-year cycle, this is what this 9-year cycle did for you. It taught you to be the lion and the lamb. It taught you to be gentle but be fierce, to endure and to keep your true innocent essence, but also protect your true innocent and essence. Feel like it's like, yeah, that's so rough that you had to do it, but you had the strength to do it. That's why you chose this path. Even if you don't realize that you did, your soul chose this path. And I don't know why I don't have cards showing me this. Is more just a feeling I'm getting is like, this is not going to be your next 9-year cycle. It's just not. Especially with this guy, because you've seen you're too wise. You've been through too much. You've defended yourself through all of this. This is why the celebrate, that makes more sense to me now. Where I was saying, like, I don't understand how this led to this, because this is like a celebration. Well, the fact that you're standing on 9 years of that, yeah, and 9 years of having to like defend yourself, so to speak. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. I get it. Of course that deserves a celebration. Of course it does. All right, let's see what's going on in the fire element. Ooh, I love this. It's the star. It's like your actions, your inspiration, and your ambition are tied to a higher path. They're tied to, I don't know how else to say that. But that's what I'm like, these are opposites, right? They're like at opposite corners. This is what was, this is what is. This is totally different. Look at that. I love this, because this feels like the next 10-year cycle, and this was what you were coming off of. Not to say that you always lived in this. It's just, literally just that there's been so much pain in the past 9 years. And not to say the next 9 years is going to be rainbows and butterflies all the time, but that this is going to be more of the feeling of it. And it's divinely led, is the feeling I get with the star card in general, specifically that one too, but in general, I would say, depending on, whatever. Anyway, let's get into the earth energy, earth element. You know, the queen is sitting right underneath, or pardon, this is sitting right underneath the queen. Remember I was saying like you're going to inspire people? I feel like you're really going to inspire people's beliefs. The Hierophant is about belief systems, teaching people, being a mentor. And with this card, it's like ascending, right? Like we're rising and lifting people's vibrations. This card paired with this in particular is like you're teaching them how to get out of this stuckness, the Four of Pentacles in its shadow is so scared to let go of what they have that they don't even build further, right? So it's like you're here to show people that they don't have to keep this type of energy. And I feel like because this is what you've gone through, this is why you're able to teach other people this. Like this is almost giving me the impression that you're, this past 9-year cycle, was kind of all about you coming out of this type of energy where you're just holding on so tightly to things, and now you're kind of loosening up and allowing more to come in, and understanding that you can give because you're going to get back. That type of energy, like really helping people understand flow almost, because you can become instead of this being stability, which it's meant to be, so it can hold more, right? It's not meant to contain, it's meant to stabilize for more to come. But if you're so worried and so restricted that you won't let anything else come, or you won't spend or do anything else, it's hard, you stop that flow. I feel like you already know this. I don't know why it's so funny, because like this is the earth element that you're in, and I feel like this is what you are going to inspire other people to do themselves because you've done it. So yeah, that's what I have for you. That was a rather long video. Okay.